नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत करता हूँ आपके अपने चैनल टेक्नोलॉजीज में। मैं हूँ आपका दोस्त अमन सारदा और यहाँ पर आज हम खेलने वाले हैं ब्लैकसैड। ब्लैकसैड एक बहुत ही गजब की कॉमिक रही है और यहाँ पे स्पेनिश ऑथर ने इसे बनाया है और फ्रेंच पब्लिशर ने इसे पब्लिश किया है। ब्लैकसैड एक एडवेंचर गेम है और डिटेक्टिव गेम है, तो होप सो मज़ा आएगा। तो चलिए चालू करते हैं और आप देख सकते हैं ये है हमारा मेन कैरेक्टर। तो चलिए चालू करते हैं गेम को और देखते हैं किस प्रकार से ब्लैक सेड गेम हमारे को खुलता है। होप सो कॉपीराइट ना। म्यूजिक बहुत गजब का है। Blacksad Under The Skin, sorry, प्ले। पहले एक बार वीडियो में चलते हैं। यस व्हाट, उसका सपोर्ट ही नहीं है। नाइस, ये कुछ अलग है या दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग, कुछ अलग है। ओके, डब्ल्यू और एस, नाइस। बेसिक सेटिंग्स, जनरल क्वालिटी हाई, एडवांस क्वालिटी 16:9, borderless, इंटेलिजेंट रखी थी नहीं के एक्सप्लोर रखी है। चलिए अभी तो रखते हैं, देखते हैं अगर कोई कोई दिक्कत आती है तो हटा देंगे। आई थिंक सो म्यूजिक हमारे को डाउन ही रखना चाहिए क्योंकि यूट्यूब के नए रूल्स वो डरावने हैं। स्कूल इंग्लिश, इंग्लिश subtitles और really different, try to understand. Okay, enable his subtitle. Okay, so वीडियो के अंदर सब हाई है, पार्टिकल्स क्वालिटी हाई, borderless, टेक्सचर क्वालिटी नॉर्मल, lightning quality normal, depth of field ambient. Okay, और अरे no, 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 how am I gonna do this? So, let's start. See, folks, लाइव हमारे को तो अभी देखने को नहीं मिल रहा, कुछ आपको भी नहीं देखने को मिले। भाई साहब डिटेक्टिव गेम है, हॉरर गेम थोड़ी ना है जो स्टार्टिंग में डरा दो। चलिए गाइस, तो इसके अंदर माउस सपोर्ट नहीं है, इंटरेस्टिंग। What? Okay, अब देखा उसने। नाइस। Do you get what? This interactive drama uses similar control to other games of its genre. Do you still want to enable the tutorials? Okay. What kind of tutorial? Just check it. This game saves your progress automatically. Okay. 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 Blacksad Under the Skin is best played with controller. I have no controller. I just broke my controller. No, I can't able to purchase. Okay. अगर माउस सपोर्ट नहीं करता तो अगर मुझे कैरेक्टर को एडजस्ट करना होगा, हेड को एडजस्ट करना होगा तो कैसे होगा? Let's see.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization.
Okay.
Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Yeah.
Where is the damn detective? I'm gonna rip his...
एक मिनट, why? Okay.
head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard! Now!
Nice.
Otherwise, you're gonna be dead meat! Hear me, cat?
Do I know you? Your face rings a bell, but...
You've been spying on me! You took pictures of me with a lady!
Well, then you'll understand why I didn't really focus on your face, right?
I'm gonna kill you! Give me the goddamn pictures!
It wasn't the first time I regretted hitting a guy like him. But at least I bought enough time to aim in soft spots.
Oh man, you broke my jaw!
Well, now it matches your marriage.
If you show my wife those pictures, I'm dead meat. You'll ruin my life, please!
I don't enjoy meddling in others' affairs, but it's my job, and I've got bills to pay. You're the one cheating on your wife, buddy. This is on you.
Hey, I'm no two-timer, I swear. It only happened once, for God's sake. I'm just her bodyguard, that's all. She seduced me. I love my wife, honest to God. I even quit the damn job for her. You can't break up a family for one tiny mistake.
Breaking up your family? I don't think you need my help there, buddy.
Okay, how about this? You give me those pictures, and tell her a white lie, and I pay you 10 times what she's offering. You save my family, and you make a pretty penny. What do you say? Deal?
For as long as I could remember, I had collected nothing more than bad gigs, debt, and sorrow. My self-respect and bank account were racing to see who'd hit rock bottom first. You're only making things worse. You better leave before I lose it.
Look, partner, I've been asking about you. You're a good detective, but I know you've seen better days. You've had nothing but crappy cases lately, like this one. I'm offering you a way out. Money can go a long way, you know. You could try running some ads. Maybe you'll find better clients and well-paid gigs. You know, start all over? Come on, think about it. You can save my family, and save yourself.
I warned you. Okay, now I'm officially about to lose my cool. 3.
You son of a...
2.
Wait, man, don't shoot!
1.
You are gonna regret messing with Eugene Colbert. I swear to God you will.
My uninvited guest had left me several gifts. First of all, a swollen hand.
Hitting a brick wall.
That guy's skin was hard as a rock. Second of all, an empty wallet. Business as usual. Third, the feeling that my moral compass was far too calibrated for my own good. Last but not least, the certainty that more gifts were yet to come.
He's a nice guy. You'll, You see what I said about my pal Blacksad? Doesn't even know you, and he's already offering you a seat.
Jake, how the hell am I supposed to guess it's you if you don't even knock first?
Shut up and listen, buddy. All right? I brought you a
Nice
client.
character यार guys. मतलब बिल्ली राइनो आने वाले टाइम में आगे क्या क्या देखते हैं. नाइस नाइस वेरी नाइस. क्या सही लग रहा है. awesome awesome. यार एक गाइस चीज दिक्कत आई है. कीप इट ठीक है चलो, पर टाइमिंग बहुत कम है. मतलब डिसीजन लेना बहुत ज़्यादा फास्ट है. सो ये स्टार्टिंग में कोई इशू देखने को मिली है मेरे को. आपको नहीं लगा? से आगे क्या होता है, और कैरेक्टर बहुत अच्छे। ओके, ऑटो सेव हो चुका है। वो इधर से उधर हो रहा है। सही है ये। सब बता देगी।
And that's why we need to find him soon, or we will have a very serious problem.
Thanks for the information and the picture. They'll really come in handy.
Nice.
Let me see if I have this
nice,
straight.
nice. तो क्या बात है। To navigate through the different hotspot, press to select the hotspot you want to interact with. Okay.
Your father, Joe Dunn, boxing manager and gym owner, hanged himself 2 days ago.
Yes.
Died on Sunday evening. Okay. What? Back.
Bobby Yale, a boxer at Dunn's gym, has a crucial fight against the reigning champion in 2 weeks. But he disappeared 2 days ago, right about the same time your father died.
Yes.
In short, if Bobby Yale is a no-show for his fight, you'll have to pay a fine. But since you don't have the cash on hand, your father's gym would have to close.
Yes.
So you want me to find Bobby Yale?
Yes. No. Jake wants you to find Bobby.
Oh, I see. Well, first of all, Jake and I go way back, but he's not here out of friendship. Frankly, if you want to find Bobby Yale, I'm your best shot.
Damn it, John. Will you take the case or not?
Sure. I know the money is tight, so how about this? When I solve the case, and believe me, I will, we'll see how much you can pay me.
Okay, I think so. मुझे कहीं ना कहीं लगता है वो प्रीवियस वाला मैंने कहीं ना कहीं गलत चूज कर लिया। Okay. Oh.
I know you already went to Yale's apartment and found nothing, but I'll search it myself at some point.
Okay.
That cleaning lady, Mary, Purnell, the one who found Joe Dunn's body, She works part-time at Sam's Diner, just down the road on the left, right?
That's right.
I think I might pay her a visit as well. And the gym, of course, and see what I can find. Okay, I think I've got enough to start with for now.
Okay, yes.
Is that done? Wow.
Okay. मुझे लगता है यही का है। मुझे लगता है यही का है। I think so, guys. मैं माउस को सपोर्ट देना चाहिए। माउस का सिर्फ ये है बस। मेरे हिसाब से है ये हॉल ऑफ फेम का। आई थिंक सो, यस। यस। There is a blood stain. There is a footprint also. There is something. Let's see. Where is spin? I think so. Oh, track. I think so. Wait. I think so. There is something, but could be no. Let's go. यहाँ पे तो यही चीजें मिली है.
What leads a man to do something like this? Life's already dealt me a fair share of blows, but... I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
Yes. There is something fishy. That's no birds, no blue. Yeah. No pain, no blue. When you are good at making excuses, people are upset, but anything else, okay. This is oh yeah, there is something. हाँ पीछे. Oh guys, really difficult to handle. I think so really needed. I think so. Yeah, we can add this one. क्योंकि ये yeah. So very fun. That's very
On the surface, it seems dry, but there's no dust, and it's damp underneath. It could have fallen the day Dunn died. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
John Blacksad, Private Eye. Would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Not at all. Proceed, Your Honor.
Were you here on Sunday afternoon?
Yes, indeed, kind prince. I came down to watch TV after having run the New York City Marathon in record time.
Sorry about your condition.
Excuse me? What condition? My sobriety? Oh, worry not, kind prince. I have a plan. It just so happens that you can, apple of my eye, do this old man a favor and bring him some sustenance.
All right.
Yeah, it should have been. Wait.
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it, not sure what to make of the outcome. Locked. But a true detective never leaves home without his... Huh? Sometimes even the most experienced detective has to go home to get his lockpicks.
Yeah, I think so. Again. बट एक चीज समझ नहीं आई, जीजा को क्या चाहिए था बात? अच्छा, ये बात भी नहीं है। It's really difficult to...
I once shredded a bag like that, just out of pure rage.
बाहर जाते हैं। नाइस, म्यूजिक ऑन करेंगे।
Hi,
Who are you? Oh, yeah. You bring my lunch? You
Oh,
hound. I mean, cat.
do you want anything in particular?
Nothing particular. Just something that fits in my mouth. Anything with cheese. Yeah, cheese. Lots of cheese.
ओके ओके, चलिए इनके लेके आते हैं खाना, कुछ हो सके तो मिल जाए।
Mary Purnell, the person who found Dunn's body, works a block away from the gym. I'm certain she can give me the kind of information that
Hey! Watch where you're going, you jerk!
No.
You looking for trouble, moron?
Sorry. Really, I'm sorry.
You better be, you wuss!
Ah.
Yeah. Nice. या कंट्रोल अगर और सही होते तो ज्यादा इसमें मजा है. Sense dinner.
And there you go. We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Come back soon. Welcome to Sam's Diner. What can I get for you?
Blacksad, private eye. I work for Sonia Dunn. I need to ask you some questions about Joe Dunn.
Sure, but I'm working right now. Maybe later?
I only see one customer sitting at the counter, and he's asking for your cooperation.
All right.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
I barely know her, but she looks like a smart girl, poor thing.
Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn. What kind of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time, never raised his voice. If I asked for the day off, he even cleaned the gym.
How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
I wouldn't know. I only saw him at the gym or right there. That was his spot. I think everyone liked him.
Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
Oh, so you have keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it'd be a busy morning. And then I saw him, hanging there, like a baby mobile over a crib. Then I think I panicked. When I calmed down, I called the police and waited outside. Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know. Thanks, but I still don't get why he'd commit suicide. I heard his relationship with his daughter wasn't ideal.
Oh, really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did. That was a long time ago.
Maybe he simply had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
Any ideas where Bobby Yale could be?
How am I supposed to know? He's rarely there when I clean the gym. Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
What do you think about Jake Ostiambi?
Who? Who's that?
A big gorilla. Boxer, too. A friend of Joe Dunn's.
Oh, yeah. I barely know him. I don't like how he looks at me.
Can I have a hamburger, please?
Oh, sure. Regular or cheese?
I think I'll get the cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
How many?
You want fries? A drink?
No, that's it.
Okay.
How many
Is that
you-
for here or to go then?
To go, please.
One cheeseburger to go, Sam.
Okay.
What is this?
They look puffy and tired. Sleepless nights? Hectic days? Or has she been crying? Perhaps all of the above.
I didn't find anything else. I didn't find anything else.
Her handwriting is nice and neat. Smells like cinnamon.
No.
No, cinnamon and burgers.
नाइस, ये कुछ अलग था। Cinnamon and burger. Now,
Your burger is ready.
All right, I'll let you enjoy your meal.
4 people used the back door that very same night.
What?
Well, I might be blind as a bat, but as you can certainly see, I have 2 wonderfully functional ears.
Yes. Sorry guys, बाहर की noise के लिए।
Thank you very much for remembering the cheese, by the way.
आराम से गए।
4 people used the back door 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Who was the first person to use the back door?
Someone big unlocked the door, stepped inside, then came right back out.
Who was the second person to use the back door?
A man, just a few minutes after the first person. He came back out muttering, "Ungrateful bastard." Then he threw something in the trash and walked back in. Oh, no, wait. Before that, he gave me a coin. A coin? I mean, do I look like I need spare change, huh? I mean, I'm staying at the million-star hotel, for God's sake.
Who was the third person to use the back door?
Judging by the quiet footsteps, I'd say it was someone small. I'd say it was about 30 minutes after the second person came out. Whoever it was threw something in the trash and stood in front of me for a moment. Then I heard a click. And finally, I heard trailing laughter in that direction.
Who was the fourth person to use the back door?
Someone big. I recall heavy breathing. The person left in a hurry, running in that direction.
आराम से।
You were acting a bit strange before, but now you seem fine. Why is that?
Hey, you got great vision, sense of smell, and hearing. Why is that?
Well, I'm a cat.
Well, I'm a
I'm a
goat.
There's a chest expander in your cart.
A what expander?
A thingamajig with 3 springs.
Oh, the thingamajig with springs. Oh, I got it from the trash, back there.
That's all for now. Thanks. I might just be the last person in New York without a TV. Who needs one anyway?
उसने कहा था कि एक बंदा इधर गया था। लेट्स सी कुछ मिल रहा है। Nothing. Let's go inside. Private है। Okay, need to go this and
I hope that wasn't a client. Although probability would suggest a cold call. Or, even worse, the War Veterans Therapy Group. I was pretty sure I left the lockpicks on the table. What if the only thing that keeps you going is the very thing that won't let you move on? The past is a worm. A big fat worm, inching towards the present, swallowing everything in its path. What did you do to earn the admiration of a millinery culture, distant cousin? Good old Weekly did a fine job with these pictures. Maybe I should give him a call, although I hope he never finds out I turned down a hefty bribe to keep quiet.
सब 18+ मिलना चाहिए।
Who cares if I drink or not? The truth? I used tequila to clean my lockpicks. In fact, I just finished cleaning them when that rhino walked in. Maybe we knocked them down during the fight.
tequila से समझना है इसको।
Smells good. Tasted even better the day Smirnoff brought it, in exchange for a favor. A favor no cop should ever be paid for. Yep, that's where I left my lockpicks. The past is a worm. Bookkeeping is not my strong suit. I'm good with expenses. It's the income I don't get. Sometimes I also use it to type out reports that nobody reads and invoices that nobody pays.
Nice. Yeah. Let's try again.
Most detectives feel safe with a gun in their pocket. Me, I prefer lockpicks. At least I know these little fellows won't backfire.
Nice, yeah.
Where the hell did you go, John? I thought you were on the case.
Hey, I'm just doing my job. Next stop, Bobby Yale's place.
All right. Just try to be a bit more communicative. You made a crappy impression, and now Sonia has second thoughts about you.
What's up? मुझे लगता है इसकी स्मेल मेरी आवाज से
Police Commissioner Smirnoff smoked that cigarette. Judging by the way he put it out, he was pretty nervous. Looking back, I wish I'd never found my lockpicks. Maybe I wouldn't have gone back to the gym. All hell was about to break loose. Bobby Yale's place was on the way, so I decided to drop by, lockpicks in hand. The gym could wait. Sonia and Jake had already searched the place, to no avail. But a good detective would have better luck. I know it might not seem like it, but... When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude. At least in the novels. When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude.
Well, well, well. Long time no see. I'll change your mind about what to tell my wife now that my partner is asleep.
Damn cat. Well done, Colbert. Now. How about this? For every wrong answer, I'm gonna give it to you with this club. Deal?
Didn't we just witness your lack of aim?
Wrong answer. First, well, second question. What the hell are you doing here?
Weren't you gonna hit me? I'm still waiting for the blows.
Happy? One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
Shamrock? Is he Irish? It should start to swell any moment now.
Guys, game अटक गया. Yes.
Seriously, what the hell are you doing here?
Are you of Irish descent?
I've got an Irish boss, just like my friend Colbert here. I'm sure the name O'Leary rings a bell, right?
Desmond O'Leary. If you live in New York City, you've certainly heard of the richest bookie in town. After everything that's happened, I was beginning to feel like this case was finally moving forward.
Wrong answer!
But I was wrong.
One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
I know your friend Colbert and his wife.
Now he wants to insult you. All right then. He's all yours. All right. Now it's your turn. I'll call the boss.
Wrong answer.
This'll help you change your mind.
Desmond, we caught some damn detectives snooping around Bobby Yale's place. Yeah, hired by Dunn's daughter. Safe and sound? What do you mean exactly? Oh, sure. Will do. Colbert, stop hitting him, you beast.
What a shame. We were just getting to know each other.
Nice, nice.
Thanks, pal.
So, what else can you tell me about Dunn's death?
Well, not much. My memory's not what it used to be.
Dunn wasn't black, but he allowed you and Bobby Yale to train here.
Yeah, this was the first integrated gym in the city, I think.
But not everyone liked that, hmm?
You've seen the graffitis, right? If I get my hands on that bastard...
Do you have any idea where Bobby Yale could be?
Not a clue.
I dropped by Bobby Yale's apartment. I think he might be involved with O'Leary, the bookmaker.
You sure? Yale had some dark years, no doubt, but Dunn turned him into a decent guy. I'm no detective, but I wouldn't follow that lead.
Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Yeah, and his wife, Bobby's mom, died shortly after. Dunn is the closest thing the family the poor kids had ever since.
If Yale's gonna fight the reigning champion, he's got a big career ahead of him.
He hasn't lost a single fight since he turned pro. The little bastard beat the socks off me a few years back.
You said Yale joined a gang back in the day? Know which one?
Hell, I don't know, John. This is New York City. There are more gangs than people.
What was Joe Dunn like?
He was a decent man. Have you seen all those slogans on the wall? Those motivational phrases? Joe really believed in them. All of them.
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his wife died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free? Ha 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 ha.
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although, she didn't call him anything after she died.
What is this?
I found an empty wine bottle on the rooftop. Did Joe Dunn drink?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
She's hot, ain't she?
It seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Well, she likes to play it cool, which makes her really hot.
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby. But she sure has grown, if you get my drift. I hadn't seen her since she left for college about 4 years ago.
I better let you get back to your drills.
All right.
Nothing to this. Yeah. एक तो मिलता है.
Well, I know this much. The chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale.
ये तो
What the hell? Hey, Jake, give me one good reason not to smash in your face. What the hell are you doing in my locker?
I'm a detective. That's what I do.
Yeah, and my friend too. Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you are.
Off me.
Sometimes, John, I could just punch her.
Why do you have that pen, Jake? What mess are you in?
मैं एक और बार ट्राई नहीं कर सकता, नहीं तो मेरा खोपड़ा तोड़ देगा।
Okay, Jake.
I told you.
Desmond O'Leary.
Huh?
I know you work for him.
Now you're just making stuff up. Why would you say that?
I saw the shamrock in your locker. I know what it means.
Okay, let's say you're right. So what? What are you gonna do, huh?
I could tell your friend Sonia. Does she know?
Don't you dare. All right, you win, pussycat. Business isn't going that well lately. Natalia was my last well-paying job, and it's been a while. Then O'Leary shows up and offers me a bodyguard contract. What was I supposed to do?
You could have said no.
Yeah, like you never take, shady business.
I've done things like that, and worse, but I'm not proud of them. I've also said no more than once. This very morning, for example.
Hey, O'Leary might run an illegal gambling operation, but it's not like he's killing people or conning widows. And I'm just a bodyguard. I make sure no one gets hurt. What I do, including my contract and paycheck, is 100% legal. How bad can that be?
Yeah, you're right. The fact that his business is illegal doesn't turn you into a criminal. We're only accountable for our own actions. But that's not what bothers me. I know you're covering up O'Leary's role in Joe Dunn's death.
Huh? O'Leary? No way. I mean, I don't think so.
Jake, please.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
Go on.
I had to take care of some business for O'Leary. He makes me wear the shamrock when I work for him. As you know, I left the damn thing in my locker.
Say no more. You came in the back door.
How did you... Yeah, that's it. Joe had mentioned he'd been painting that afternoon, but I forgot. I stopped in my tracks when I saw him screaming bloody murder at Bobby Yale at the top of the scaffold.
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again. I didn't want them to see me, so I left.
Jake, why didn't you tell me?
See, I knew you'd be mad.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, John. I should have said something.
Don't worry. We all make mistakes. Time to go. I need to think about everything you just told me.
Thanks, John.
something.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up. I don't know why.
अरे यार,
Something just doesn't add up.
yes.
Hmm. Miss Dunn, can I run a couple of questions by you?
If they'll help you find Yale, go ahead.
What's in those papers you're going through?
Red tape.
Great. If you find something, please let me know.
I thought you were the detective. You do your job, and I'll do mine.
Did you and your father get along?
Let's just say our relationship got better when I left for Sunny University. An 8-hour drive from here.
Meaning?
I'll lay it out for you, Mr. Blacksad. My father, Joe Dunn, disappeared the day my mother died. He became a shell of himself. Joe Dunn, my legal guardian. A man who gave me food, shelter, clothing, and an education. And that's more than you need to know.
What can you tell me about Jake?
I thought you were friends. Guess I was wrong. He and my father were friends, so don't go down that road.
What about Mary?
Did you get along with Bobby Yale? Okay. Forget it.
I wouldn't give a damn about him if it weren't for this stupid Jim his stupid fight is supposed to save. Happy?
Okay.
What do you think about Mary, the cleaning lady?
Can't say. I barely know her. And I'm not one who's quick to judge other people.
Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested. Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup. Nice and steady heartbeat. What the?
What's wrong?
Someone's taking pictures from the rooftop.
Are you sure?
I'll go take a look.
Now, who's that rope for, Miss Dunn?
Weekly.
right, press S.
Now, who's that rope for, Miss Dunn?
Weekly. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, look! Isn't that Cassidy?
Don't change the subject, you sad little...
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
How did you get up here? I don't want anyone to see you.
Well. So कोई ऊपर से है? ऊपर से चले गया? हो सकता है। अगर ये आ सकता
Everyone,
है।
even the most hapless of creatures, has a gift. Something that makes them special, that makes them worth knowing. Foul-smelling Weekly is no exception. No matter what he does, it's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
Yes.
This bourbon shake is delicious. Want a taste?
You know I don't like milk.
Your loss. So, Joe Dunn hangs himself and leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
The real question is, why did he commit suicide?
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Is that so? Care to shed some light on this, Sherlock?
Well, there's no need to look for reasons. People hang themselves every day out of sadness. And stuff like that. End of story.
It's no secret that boxing and corruption go hand in hand. Dunn seemed like a decent man. Maybe he got tired of fighting. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary? The same O'Leary who used to date Helen Moore? America's sweetheart? Now that's a woman.
And then there's the Walls. Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Who's also Stone's agent, Bobby Yale's rival.
He might know why Dunn killed himself, right?
I decided to ask Weekly to investigate Cassidy. My reasons? Weekly was right. Cassidy could have known why Dunn killed himself. Weekly had already proven to be nosy. The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order or a subtle suggestion? Well, since you think Cassidy is a suspect, see what you can find.
Okay, but you'll have to do me a favor. Tell Sonia Dunn that a legendary journalist from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not, bye-bye, Cassidy.
You know, there's a third option. What if I tell Sonia to sue you for spying on her?
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Okay, you win.
By the way, I never told you what happened to Colbert, did I?
No. What happened?
The rhinoceros came by and offered me money to keep quiet.
Wow. Are we talking petty cash or big bucks?
The latter.
That's my boy. Good job, Blacksad.
Your boy Blacksad didn't take the money.
What?
Listen, Weekly.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't the right thing to do. Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah. Nice. I love कैरेक्टर बहुत प्यारा है।
So, was there really someone on the roof?
No one. I must be seeing things.
A hallucinating detective. This must be my lucky day.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth. Looks like Dunn liked to measure his daughter and Bobby Yale each year. Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17. I remember that fight, back when Jake was coming up the ranks. Do you remember anything else about Joe Dunn and Bobby Yale's argument?
No, not really, no. Only Joe yelling. If you do, I'll call off the fight and kick you out of the gym.
Let's see, अगर मैं उसका वापस से चेक करता हूँ।
Damn. I'd forgotten that Jake used to work for Natalia. Anyway, I promised myself I'd move on. This shouldn't affect me. Of course. Smells like paint. bastards. The proud South.
Nothing else. There is nothing else. Yeah. Okay. There is a clue. So I think so हाल ही में जो पेंट मिला है और जो पेंट का बाहर डब्बा था तो इसका कोई ना कोई संबंध तो है. Someone through the vent box. I think so मुझे तो यही लगता है. पता नहीं क्यों मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है. ना. I think so. Ah,
Arthur
finally.
Tucker painted the racial slur on Yale's locker.
Sorry guys, कार की noise के लिए.
Not all folks are as open-minded as Dunn. I happen to know who painted the lockers. Arthur Tucker.
I knew it! I knew it was him, that bastard. I'm gonna whip the white out of him.
Oh, what is his name?
Smirnoff.
Joe Dunn, the boxing coach. You hear anything about his death?
Blacksad, is that you?
You got me. How's everything, Chief?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks for asking. Too much work as usual. As for Joe Dunn, he hanged himself, end of story. I'm too busy, John. I can't afford to put a single man on the case. Why are you asking?
Let's just say I haven't been busy lately. I heard about his death and thought it'd be a good chance to dust off my skills.
Well, as I said, I don't have time for this. If you find anything relevant or start feeling a bit more talkative, give me a call. Always a pleasure, John.
Smoke. I didn't find anything.
A good place to spy on Sonia. I don't even want to imagine Weekly falling from up here.
Nothing else. Let's see. क्या हम से बात कर पाते हैं?
Dunn's room had quite a view.
Let's talk.
I saw you arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
Remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone, the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up, he'll lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth. I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
I'd love to help you, but my mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
Wrong password.
Seemed like a happy family. Could you tell me your birthday?
Of course, March 6th.
And the year?
I'm 24, Mr. Blacksad. You do the math.
No luck. Damn. Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17.
15, 17 ये तो नहीं है. Let's see again. अरे भाई साहब चलो चलो चलो. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. तो वहाँ पर वो है ना good I think so. इसकी ये बात कर रहा था.
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know,
What's wrong?
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Who had it?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
Sure, but there's something else I'm worried about. This might have something to do with your father's death and Bobby Yale's disappearance.
Oh my, yes. It could be. Will you please give me a moment?
Of course. Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
Let's find out. But I think so I need to no, I think so मुझे उससे बात करनी चाहिए.
Can I ask you about your job?
Which one?
Tell me about your work here in the diner.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. My boss.
Oh, glad to hear that. How long have you worked at the gym?
It's been, 4 or 5 years? Although, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in there again.
This must be really hard for you. I'm sorry. Other than the diner and the gym, you don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the time, although I'm not sure I want to continue working at the gym.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Trust me, it might be painful at first, but time heals all wounds.
Joey used to say the same thing. Maybe. I don't know. Thanks.
Have you remembered anything else about the moment you found Dunn's body?
I really can't remember anything. I'm sorry.
Have you remembered anything else about the moment you found Dunn's body?
I really can't remember anything. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I think that's it for now. See you around.
We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Bye-bye.
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
Let's go and find out.
Hi, Mr. Blacksad.
Have you remembered anything else about the moment you found Dunn's body?
I really can't remember anything. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I think that's it for now. See you around.
We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Bye-bye.
He opened it during the war? That's odd. Do you remember anything else about the day you found the thingamajig with the springs and the paint can?
Yeah, no. Wait, yeah. Well, no. Now that I think of it, no. Hey, pal, how about thanking a good-looking goat with a cigarette?
पीने वाला है secret.
I don't think that's a good idea. You've got one nasty cough.
Oh, come on. You know, cigarettes have lots of very healthy properties. Oh, come on. It's just a smoke, lady.
It's just that I don't want to make it...
You don't want what? What? Yeah, you think you're not responsible for my pathetic state? Think you're not to blame? It's the government that shipped me off to war.
They shipped me off, too.
Oh, right. So then you know what it's like to kill, too. Well, then another sad hobo shouldn't be a problem for you, Professor.
Yeah, I killed people.
And yet, you don't want to help me die. Wait, but that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, well, you know we goats tend to jump from one thing to another. The government paid for everything. Army fatigues, rations, weapons, lodging at hookers, drugs. Do you know where that money comes from? Taxes! Your taxes, my dear friend. You help them cut my legs. They declare war. Every chance they get, so that the weapon industry that finances their campaigns gets richer and richer and richer. And that's how we finance their wars. So the slightest connection with corruption turns us into accomplices. Unless one manages to keep at arm's length. That is what I did, my loyal disciple, at the Million-Star Hotel. So, do like your master, the great...
Hey, what's your name? You never told me...
There is something we talk about. Keep training, nothing else. Okay. तो ये वो देखते ऐसे है ना, डर लग जाता है. तो मुक्का मेरे को मत मार देना दे.
Yes?
Feeling any better?
Yeah, I guess. Thanks.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
इसमें भी वही है तो ठीक
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
से वो स्पोर्ट से कुछ मालूम पड़ता ही है
I don't even want to imagine Weekly falling from up here.
ना क्या करें क्या इधर कुछ कुछ तो है पर ना मेरे को लगता है कि उस सर्च
No luck. I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
What is this? Let's go away. Where is my character? Sorry. और काम बहुत तरह की है.
Hi, Mr. Blacksad.
Anything.
Have you remembered anything else about the moment you found Dunn's body?
I really can't remember anything. I'm sorry.
ये कुछ बोलेगी.
Sorry. I think that's it for now. See you around.
We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Bye-bye.
So yeah guys, आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या करें, और ये चलिए अब रैनो की वाइफ को फोन लगा देते हैं।
Hello?
Blacksad here.
Please don't tell me my husband...
Yes, Mrs. Colbert. I'm afraid you were right to hire me.
Oh, that filthy good for nothing! I'm gonna rip his horn out!
क्या वो जागा? वो एक्चुअली सो गया था ना। So I think so guys, अब कुछ दिखने का। there is something. Let's see. स्ट्रिप क्या हो जा रही है? So yeah guys, I am stuck. I don't know. आगे क्या करते हैं?
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up. Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Damn.
सो गाइस हमारा पेंचर हो चुका है, तो यार आज का गेम हम यही ख़त्म कर रहे हैं। ब्लैकसैड अच्छा थोड़ा स्लो गेम है, परंतु हमारे को गेम पसंद आया अभी तक। तो लेट्स सी आगे क्या होता है, आगे क्या क्या चीज़ें एडअप होती है। और आशा करते हैं यहाँ तक गेम सेव हो चुका होगा, क्योंकि यहाँ सेव का ऑप्शन नहीं है। सो या कल मिलते हैं गाइस, और जरूर आपको आज का गेम प्ले अच्छा लगा होगा, गेम पसंद आ रहा होगा। अगर आ रहा है तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर करना मत भूलिएगा, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा। जितना हो सके इसे फैलाइए, और हो सके तो डोनेट कीजिए। मिलता होगा इसमें अगले वीडियो में, और कल 1 बजे ही हम आपके लिए लाइव स्ट्रीम लेके आएंगे। तो मिलते हैं कल। आज के लिए इतना ही। मैं था आपका दोस्त अमन सारडा। भारत माता की जय।